Hi guys! So today I thought I would do the Disney College Program tag that's been going around. So I have a list of 10 questions here, and I just do them just so you guys can know more about me and just more about my programming experience and stuff. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so the first question is, how did you hear about the program? When I was 15, my cousin Lindsay did the program. So I saw pictures of her doing it and stuff. So that's how I originally heard about it, but I still didn't really know what it was. And then had two of my friends do it this past 2 years. They've done it, and then I found a few DCP vlogs that I've watched. So that's just kind of how I've gotten more information about it and stuff. Alright, so the next question is, how was the interview process? So I applied on, I believe, October 14th and then I had my web interview on the 15th, and then my phone interview on October 20th. And I had applied 3 times before, and with those 3 times, I always got to the web-based interview, but never got past that point. I was always told that there were no positions available for what I wanted to do. So this was the first time having the phone interview and all of that. So with my interview, I felt okay about it, but I was still definitely nervous. But I prepared myself by watching a few videos or reading articles, and then also asking my friends what they did to help prepare themselves. And so I wrote myself a little notepad of notes, and on there I just said remember to smile. I had the list of jobs I wanted, why I wanted to do it, just a few hints, so I wasn't having to always think back about what I wanted and why I wanted that. So if you haven't done your interview yet, that's a suggestion I have, is writing yourself a few notes, because it's definitely helpful. Yeah. So where was I when you found out that I was accepted? So I was at school. I'd actually just gotten out of a class with one of my friends who knew that I had applied to DCP, and she'd asked me that, and we only see each other about once a week. So she'd asked me the last few times, oh, have you found out yet? And I was like, and she asked me that same day as well, being like, oh, did you find out yet? And I was like, no, not yet. I'm still waiting for an answer. And she's like, all right, well, let me know when you get accepted. And so once I left my class, I went into my work because I was working later that day, and I just had a few questions for my boss, so I went to talk to him. And then I looked down at my phone, and I saw the email, and I was like, oh my gosh, don't freak out yet. So I just saw it, and I was excited in my mind, and I was like, okay. And so I walked out of the room after talking to him, and I looked at I opened up the email, I read it, and I screamed. And then I Snapchatted a few of my friends, and I was like, guys, I'm going to Disney. And then I called my mom, and I texted my dad and my sister, and then I rushed to my school's library after that to do all the accepting and paying the costs that you need to pay. I did that pretty much right after I found out I was accepted, because I was like, yes, I want to do this. I want to do this as soon as possible. Oh, by the way, I was accepted for arrival on April 2nd. So I have a while to go, but I'm still super excited. What is my role? So I will be doing merchandising, and then also what were my preferred roles. So I wanted to do either lifeguarding, children's activities, attractions, and then merchandising was the last thing that I wanted to do. So I did get one of my top 4 choices. And I have a little bit of experience with merchandising. Um, with my old job, I did sell passes, and then I ran our price counter, so I would have to like stock that, and I would help like people pick the prices they want and sell them. Also, like people were able to pay the price of the prize if they wanted to do that rather than have the ticket amount. So I have a little bit of experience with merchandising, but not too much. So I'm excited to learn everything that they'll teach me. Okay. How did you find your roommates? So I'm actually still looking for roommates, but on Facebook there's actually a lot of Disney College Program pages. So I have joined those, and I posted my roommate survey to a few of those, and I have started talking to a few girls, and so that is something I suggest if you're still looking for roommates. Also, like join the Disney College Program Facebook pages, because that allows you to talk to more people and start getting to know them. So like even if you're just wanting to be friends, or like you'll at least know a few people before you go down there, which will be nice. Um, the next question is, what are you going to miss while on your program? So obviously besides like my friends and my family, I'm going to miss my pets, especially my cat. I love my cat. And then also, there's a few things that are like local to Oregon that I'll miss. Like, a lot of people hate on the beaches in Oregon, but I actually love our beach, so I'll miss the beach, even though, I mean, there'll be more beach in Florida, so that'll be nice. And then, um, I'll miss my church and the summer camp that I work at, because a lot of my friends are there. And then just also, like, it's just a crucial part of me. So I'll miss that. And then I'm gonna miss Dutch Brothers, which is a really good coffee shop, and Oregon's water. Oregon's water is delicious. And the one time I went to Florida, the water was not so good. But, you know, it's fine. But like whenever I have people visit me, if they're ever like, okay, what do you want? I'm gonna be like, bring me a water bottle full of Oregon water, like fill it up once you go through security so that they don't make you throw it away. Like that's the one thing I want. um, what is your favorite Disney park? So my favorite Disney park is probably Epcot, because I really like the how they have the countries and you can walk around the countries and do that. And then also, when I went there, I went with my choir and we got to sing there, and so that was just a really cool experience, and it's one of my favorite memories. So yeah, I really liked that park, and it's really pretty. Like I was there during the spring as well, and there were a lot of flowers, and they made a lot of like greenery and stuff like into the shapes of Disney characters, and I just thought that was so cute. So yes, I really liked that park. First thing you want to do when you get there, besides like meet my roommates and bond with my roommates and get settled in my apartment, I really want to go get a Universal pass and go to Harry Potter World and get butterbeer and visit Hogsmeade. Also, I love water parks, but growing up in Oregon, we either have indoor ones, which like those have like 2 water slides, and then we have one good one that's about 4 hours away from us in Washington. Like that's only open during summer, so can't take advantage of that too much. So yeah, I want a suggestion done. Besides obviously wanting to go to like Magic Kingdom and stuff, I want to go to the parks as soon as possible. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay, what is the number one thing on my bucket list? I want to do the 4 parks in one day. So that's when you go to all 4 parks throughout one day, which like right now it doesn't sound too hard, but like depending on what day you choose, you never know what the lines are going to be like, also, like, you're going to have your favorite parks, so you're going to want to spend more time there. So, depending on the situation, like, I'm sure it will not be as easy as it sounds, but, like, that is one of the things I want to do. Okay, and the last question is, what is one thing I hope to take away from the program? I just really want to have a good set of new friends and like tons of memories. And then I'm possibly thinking about vlogging my experience while I'm there. Or I want to at least have one way of like remembering each day, so it's not just like this is something I want to remember for the rest of my life. So having ways to remember the program and like everything I did. So yeah, that's the things I would take away. A few questions I also wanted to just answer, just so you guys know more about me, is like I said, I did grow up in Oregon. I live a little bit near Portland, Oregon, and currently I go to Portland Community College, and I'm an early education major. So that means I want to work with children, and I'm planning on doing preschool. My favorite Disney character is Pooh Bear, Ariel, and Rapunzel. So I do have three, but like Ariel and Pooh Bear have always been my favorites, and then like with Rapunzel, there's just a lot of similarities I see of her in myself. So like, and I also just love the songs in Tangled. Like those are just, they're just my favorite, and I love singing to them and watching that movie. Yeah. So any other fellow DCPers, I challenge you to also make this video. And thanks for watching. Bye!